How do you use dream sequences in your D&D campaigns? And what's the best one that you've ever seen, either from you or another DM? I saw a video the other day from Molly talking about how great it is using dream sequences for warlocks when their patrons communicate with them. And absolutely, 100% agree with this. But I don't think we should just be doing stuff like this for the warlock. I think we should be giving the entire party what we like to call bullshit force visions. So my party needed diamonds, and the place that they were at had an old abandoned diamond mine, but nobody went in there anymore, and they had sealed the place up because there were portals opening from the hells, from the abyss. It was just a bad place overall. Party decided to brave it anyhow, and the whole sort of idea and theme that I had around here was that they couldn't trust their eyes, and they never knew if what they were seeing was actually happening or not. Now, once the players were clued into the fact that this is what was happening, they were able to sometimes discern what was real and what wasn't real. But when we first entered in, that's when things were at their highest, and that's when I got the best moment. You know the trope in movies where when people are having visions or hallucinations, we as the viewers don't always know it's happening because the other characters within that vision are also part of that vision. This is hard to do in D&D because the players are going to know, or they're going to get to choose what they want to do. So if someone starts doing something that they shouldn't do, it kind of gives it away. So when they first entered in, I basically started having them roll for some really, really difficult DCs. There was a lot of damage being laid down, and they were going down pretty fast. The wizard died almost immediately, and I basically pushed them to just the edge of a TPK. Everybody was down except for the paladin. He had the most HP. I knew that I could do this in a way to where he would survive regardless of what the rolls were. And as everyone's panicking and realizing, like, is this really happening? Are we all gonna die before we even get into this mine? Then an old instructor of the paladin shows up and starts talking to him, starts laying down the old, oh, I knew this would happen. I told you you'd get everyone around you killed. And at that point, the players kind of started to realize, oh. And so at the end of this vision, when he snaps out of it, everyone's like, so wait, none of that actually happened. I had not just the paladin, but everyone thinking that this vision was real because they all just started taking damage and going down. Now, unfortunately, you can only usually do this one time when you're in the dungeon properly. You could maybe get away with it a few times in the campaign, but it's always been one of my favorite ways to use, as we call them, force visions, to get everybody in the party thinking that something's going down that isn't actually. Share some of your best ideas or best story moments from games where visions or dreams were used against